January 1st, 1995. Draupner oil platform, North Sea, 70 meters above the water. At 3:20 in the afternoon, a wave gauge mounted on the underside of the platform recorded something physicists had called impossible for 400 years, a single wave, 25.6 meters tall, 84 feet.
Scientists called it impossible because linear wave theory said it could not exist. Sailors had been talking about them for centuries. Ships lost, crews that vanished, holes in the sea, they called them. No one believed a word.
The Draupner Wave changed everything. For the first time in history, a freak wave had been scientifically measured, and the measurement did not lie.
The European Space Agency launched a project called Max Wave. 23 satellites, 3 weeks of data. The result? 10 rogue waves over 25 meters observed on Earth in just those 3 weeks.
These waves are not once-a-century events. They are happening right now, somewhere, every day, and they are sinking ships.
December 12, 1978. The MS München, a 260-meter German container ship, crossing the Atlantic from Germany to Georgia. 28 crew on board.
At 3:20 in the morning, the München sent a mayday. The signal was garbled. Parts were unreadable. The ship vanished. Every man lost. No survivors. No full wreck. Just a mangled lifeboat, recovered weeks later.
The lifeboat was the clue. It had been attached to pins welded to the ship, 20 meters above the waterline. Those pins had been bent from above, bent downward by water.
A wave had come over the top, higher than a 6-story building, and the investigators in 1978 called it impossible, because science said so.
After Draupner, they reopened the file. The MS München was the first confirmed ghost of the rogue wave. It would not be the last.
2001. The MS Caledonian Star, a cruise ship in the South Atlantic, near Antarctica. Sunny afternoon, calm sea. Then the wall came.
A 30-meter wave, 98 feet tall, smashed the bridge windows 60 feet above the waterline. The captain survived. He said the wave appeared out of a clear horizon.
2015, Hurricane Joaquin, Atlantic. The American cargo ship Faro, 790-foot ship, 33 crew, sailing into the storm because the company did not want to delay a delivery.
The last satellite transmission from Faro showed it tilting 30 degrees in the storm. Then, silence. The ship sank in 15,000 feet of water. Every soul lost. The black box was recovered a year later. The recording captured the last hour on the bridge. The captain believed he could go around the hurricane. A rogue wave hit broadside. The ship rolled. The recording ended. 2017. The MV Stellar Daisy, a South Korean-owned bulk carrier. 266,000 tons of iron ore, sailing from Brazil to China. 24 crew. In the middle of the South Atlantic, at night, a massive crack opened in the hull. The ship broke in half and sank in 4 minutes. Only 2 crew survived, clinging to a life raft for 18 hours. Investigators concluded that metal fatigue, shifting cargo, and a rogue wave hitting an already weakened hull sank her. The ocean does not need to sink a ship alone. It only needs to find a crack. 2020. MV Gulf Livestock 1, Typhoon Maysak, East China Sea. 43 crew and 5,800 living cattle on board. A single enormous wave rolled her 90 degrees. She never righted. 2 survivors, 41 lost. Every animal drowned. Debris washed up on Okinawa for weeks. So here is what science tells us now. 1 wave in every 100,000 is a rogue. On the open ocean, that is hundreds of them every day, somewhere, and modern ships are not built for them.
A container ship is designed to survive waves up to 15 meters. A rogue can hit 30, twice the design load. The steel folds, containers rip off, water floods the bridge, and there is no time for a mayday.
The old sailors were right. The holes in the sea are real. They come from a combination of wind, current, and luck that physics can now model but cannot predict. Every hour of every day, somewhere in the world's oceans, one is forming.
There are 5,000 merchant ships out there tonight. Somewhere, one of them is about to meet the ocean's oldest ghost. It happens every week. The ones we hear about are the lucky ones because they called the Mayday in time. Subscribe to SALT Files for more ocean disasters and mysteries of the deep.